877-367-2526. That is 877-4-ALLEN. Berry Winetrout in for Alan Combs this Friday evening. We're faced with a right wing that is energized and determined to stop a president at any cost. And let's be honest, a left wing that's just laying there. Let me say hello to Bobby in Los Angeles, California. My one-time hometown. How are you doing, Bobby?
Hey, how you doing from the hot West Coast right now?
Don't tell me about hot, my friend. We've been cooking here on the East Coast. How hot? You having a heat wave?
Yeah, you kidding me? We're cooking what you're cooking, except cooking it hotter. It's hot.
Is it?
I'm telling you, it's boiling hot, yes.
But you have the dry heat. That means when you smell something cooking, it's usually your own butt. But that's a different story.
Well, that's nasty. Anyway, no, Brent, I was going to ask something. I was listening to you a little while ago talk about how the right is, and then how the left lays down, how the left is. And when I hear things like this, a part of me gets happy because I don't like either side. I'm an independent, proud of it. Ron Paul, by the way. On the other hand, I always get questionable when someone says this because I wonder how consistent they are. For example, I'm going to ask you a question.
Fantastic.
Exactly. It's a basic question, and you might not even answer it. You might even hang up on me, but I'm going to ask you a basic question. Do you think overall, not by the time of the day, Fox News is fair and balanced?
I have no opinion of that at all. That's not really for me to discuss. But if you want to discuss some of the people that are involved in the news, some of the politicians that are in the news, I'd be happy to do so.
Sure, okay. Well, the reason I did that, and I won't get into that, I understand, is because if you criticize both sides and you say the right is one way, the left is one way, and this is how they are, why are you laying down? Why don't you call out Fox News people?
My friend, what I was talking about today is the GOP, those who are actually members of the Republican Party, who have basically begged for years for tax cuts for the rich. They got everything they wanted. They told us that would create a strong and vibrant economy. Not only did it not create a strong and vibrant economy, it created the worst economic crisis since the Depression. Barack Obama comes in. He wins the election. He is the first black man elected president. That's how unpopular George Bush was, that the American people actually voted for a black man for the first time. He gets a stimulus bill. He starts to rebuild the economy, and then the elected Republican politicians do everything they physically can to prevent any further progress of his agenda. You know, that the health care bill had to come around a second time. It took him 18 months because of all the roadblocks. He couldn't even get members of his own party, the right wing of the left wing party, to work with him on that. But, you know, he proposed a jobs bill. Boehner stopped it. He had the grand bargain. Boehner stopped it. And what's ironic to me is you have Mitt Romney running around saying that Barack Obama's plan has failed and he's failed the American people, and neither one is true. And the evidence is, just look at the bar graph. Look at the growth. It is not astounding growth, but there has been growth in every quarter since June 2010. Every quarter. And
Am I still on?
Yeah, you're still on.
Okay, no, that's fine. I heard what you said, and I know time's running out, so I'll make it quick. Forgetting about the Democrats, if the Democrats are lying down and the Republicans keep saying things, as you mentioned, and I'm on your side, they do, and they say these quote-unquote lies or they mislead people, they do these kind of things, again, I'm on your side. Why don't you call out the Fox News people for doing it? I don't understand.
Well, I'm talking strictly about Mitt Romney. I'm talking about the Republicans in Congress. That's the argument I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about the elected officials. But I thank you for your call, and I thank you for taking your time. 877